Let's start with Mike.
Hey, Brittain, good morning. Welcome back.
Appreciate it.
What's it like, having a delayed spring, but, finally coming back onto campus and getting things going?
I think it's been pretty chill, actually. They let us kind of get into spring break and then come back and get situated here. I think the team's really been itching to get back on the field. We've been getting our schoolwork, getting settled in with academics and everything. So the late start is definitely different. First time I've started this late for spring ball, but I think this format's going to be a little bit better for all the guys.
What's it like without Dimitri here, and what's it like for you to step into a leadership role now?
It's a little different just because we got these transfer guys coming in, and I think we only got stronger as a running back unit. And I miss my boy Dimitri. I think he's here right now in LA training and everything, but I think it's just going to be having to lead as like a unit and as a core, since we got a lot of older guys on the squad now. But it's going to be good for us as a running back unit.
Cool, thank you.
Tony, go ahead.
Hey, Brittain, it's unusual to have a 6th year of college eligibility. What was the compelling reason for you to come back?
Well, we want to win. We want to win the Rose Bowl. We want to win a championship. We got a lot of experienced guys here. Coach Kelly really knows what he's doing. Just getting back into the system and having a full season, playing with no regrets and everything. And I think we only made our team stronger, like I said earlier, just bringing more experienced guys in. So I think we have a really good chance to go far this season. So that's
now you have. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. So, and all of the grad transfers from last year came back. Did you guys talk to each other during that process about your decisions?
Yeah, we were definitely in communication with each other, just trying to see, our position of even how good of a position we would be in, what we could do if we all came back. And, we kind of all made that decision around the same time. I know y'all were probably talking about it when we made the decision on Twitter and everything. So I think it was really good to come together and just, talk about how we could really do something this year.
All right, great. Thanks.
Sam, go ahead.
Hey, Brittain, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Sam?
Good. So at practice, there was that sequence when you guys were doing 7-on-7 where I don't know who it was, threw a pick, and then the next play you guys got a touchdown. The defense was loud after the pick. You guys were loud after that touchdown. With that energy, like, did that kind of build up knowing that you guys started so late, or was that something you normally have with your teammates?
I think it's something we normally have, but at the same time, yeah, we've been training for a while now. I think everybody's been itching to get back on the field. Football is only so fun when you're doing all this conditioning and weightlifting and everything. So once you actually get a little more competition going and you're actually going against the defensive guys, you got guys jawing back and forth. It just makes the game a lot more fun, get that energy going.
And then what are your first impressions of Zach, just being in the running back room with him and training with him, working out with him, and then practice today?
Oh, yeah, he a baller. I know he came in ready. Young dude, but he seems experienced at the same time. So I know they were coaching him right over there at Michigan. Smart dude, too. He's picking up the plays really well. And I think he's going to fit really good into the system.
All right, thanks.
Rick, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Brittain. Welcome back. Piggybacking on what Sam was talking about, can you give us a general feel of what it's like in the running back room going into this season in this camp?
I think that having all these guys that are very good at their job is just going to make for really good competition. For me, I feel like I can only get better when I'm competing against my brothers and competing against the people in the same room. And the fact that we all have this high talent level, I think it's going to only make us a lot stronger, a lot better. Coach Foster leading the way. You already know how good a coach he is and what he did and how much experience he brings. So I know that for a fact that, if the running back room is doing good, then, this team is going to be really good.
Can you expand on Coach Foster and because you've had different running back coaches. Can you talk a little bit about what Coach Foster brings to the table?
Well, he's the first coach that I had that played in the NFL. So that's really different coming from that viewpoint. He's always sending us stuff, and I try to tune in, I think, a little bit more. just because he's been there, done that. And it's just, you know, coaches can coach without playing, but there's also those little nuances that you get from actually playing the game. So I like that coming from Coach Foster. He's able to break it down for us very easily.
Thanks a lot and good luck during camp.
Appreciate it.
Betcha.
All right, we got any more questions for Brittain? Yeah, Sam, go ahead.
So Martell going over to the other side of the ball, he's obviously in the running back room with you last year. What's that been like going kind of head to head with him on other sides of the ball now?
Yeah, Martell a baller. So I know he played a little bit of defense in high school and everything. I don't think I've actually got to go against him on the field at all yet, but I know he's going to be doing his thing on the defensive side. So I hope he's going to be able to make a big impact over there too. I miss him in the running back room though.
Okay, any final questions for Brittain? Okay, thanks for your time, Brittain.
All right, thank y'all.
We'll have Qwuantrezz Knight coming up next. All right, we're joined by Qwuantrezz Knight. Once again, if you have any questions, please hit the raise hand button under reactions at the bottom of your screen. Let's start with Mike.
Hey, Qwuantrezz, welcome back.
How you doing?
Good, thank you. You know, last season we saw and heard that you were a very vocal player last year. Social media a couple days ago, you got the team pumped up. What's it like coming in as a upperclassman to try to help lead this team?
I just want to come in this season, you know, just give my team everything. You know, I want to give them experience, give them, you know, accountability, you know, just everything that they need, everything that we need to be the best that we can be.
With the team unfortunately losing two heartbreakers at the end of last season, you know, what's the mood in the room? You know,
Okay, yeah.
board, in the defense, you know, what's it like coming back?
The mood in the room is just like we're determined. We're determined to be, you know what I mean, the best. And being the best is just simply giving our all, you know what I mean, leaving it all on the field, leaving nothing in doubt. I mean, we're coming together as a team and just trying to do that more, and just the rest will be handling itself.
Thank you.
Tony, go ahead.
Hey, Q. How's it going?
How you doing? Pretty good.
Good. Hey, listen, you guys are starting camp later than almost any team in the country. What's the feeling? What's the energy level like since you guys have been working out while everybody else has already been in camp?
Okay. Yeah, man. I could say like we was really anxious to get out here. Like you said, just knowing everyone else is, you know what I mean, in spring ball and pretty much done with it. I mean, it just left us out of the loop. So, I mean, the day was high energy. Everyone's ready, you know what I mean, running around, you know what I mean, just happy to be here. Just happy to finally play football, have the football on the field again, just be amongst the guys and just trying to be great, like I said.
Now, you're coming back for your 6th year, and we were just talking to Brittain. It's unusual for players to have a 6th year, but UCLA got all 4 of its grad transfers coming back. What was that like talking with the guys during that decision process? And for you specifically, what was the decision for you to come back?
Yeah, you know, I just felt like we had unfinished business here at UCLA. You know, I mean, like you said, we left off a bad note, you know what I mean, losing the last game, and just feel like we got a lot to prove, you know what I mean, not only to people around the country, but ourselves, you know what I mean. We know what we can do. We have this thing going across the locker room, 15, you know what I mean. 15 is a huge number to us because, I mean, it was 15 points from being undefeated. And I mean, we look at that sign every day, and that's our drive, that's our push, our motivation to, you know what I mean, to be great, just looking at that sign.
Great, thanks, Q.
James Williams, go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Hey, Q, how you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Pretty good, pretty good. So you were one of the transfers last year. You got a new group coming in this year. Have you been hands-on with them, getting them adjusted based on the things you learned last year, and what have you seen from them on the field so far?
Yeah, we have a couple guys, making plays, Cam, couple quarterbacks came in. They're pretty much just going along. I feel like we set a good foundation for guys to come in and see, you know what I mean? So they come in and they see everybody else doing things a certain way, you know what I mean? That's just the standard now. So they come in and just get along with it. And yeah, I've talked to a couple of guys, you know what I mean? Like I said, like Cam, he's become a good friend. I'm the Cho. We have a couple of good guys here, so it's great to have them. It's great to add them onto the program. They're going to be a huge addition to us, and I'm looking forward to seeing them go out there and make plays.
Let's go back to Sam.
Hey, Qwuantrezz, how you doing?
Yeah, how you doing? Pretty good.
Good. So I know there was that sequence when you guys were doing 7-on-7 where you guys had a pick and then let up the touchdown the next play. Everyone was getting kind of loud. The defense got loud. Offense. How is it to kind of have that energy back now that you guys are all back on the same field at the same time?
Oh man, yeah, that was crazy. I think it was Bo who actually got the interception, and just to see that, just to see turnovers, what I mean, it was great. Turnovers is always great for a defense, and I mean, we were really harping on that. We didn't really do I don't think we really did a great job at that last year. So that's one of the main things we're trying to improve on is turnovers. And I mean, that's always a good feeling when we're going the other way with the ball. So yeah, I know you saw everyone running around. Yeah, we was pretty pumped about that.
Rick, go ahead.
Welcome back, Q.
Okay, thank you.
You attacked this program last year. You arrived like a lightning bolt and brought a lot of energy to the program. Did you think at the end of the season you had a great year? Did you ever have NFL thoughts?
Of course that came across my mind, but like I said, I wanted to come back and just better myself as a complete player. I feel like there's there's things that I do well, but there are also things that I need to work on. And me coming back, that gives me a chance to grow, not only on the field but in the classroom as well. I'm trying to just be a complete player, so there's no doubt when NFL teams come my way. I mean, they'll see a guy with character, they'll see a guy with athletic ability. I just wanted to see a complete package this year. So that's why I came back.
Well, good luck to you this spring, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Mike?
Hey, Qwuantrezz, one more question. Kind of piggybacking off what Sam said. It's only been one day, but who has the advantage right now, the offense or the defense?
I say today was pretty even. Both sides of the ball. We was ready to get out here. You have DTR. He's a 4-year starter. So the offense is gonna make plays, but you have us, and we're making plays too. So it's pretty pretty competitive as a whole. We're harping on competitive greatness. We want us to be great when times get hard. When adversity hits. So I think we're iron is sharpening iron. Throughout the whole day.
Thank you.
So right now it's even, I'd say. So, but defense definitely, you're looking at the runaway with it.
All right, we got any final questions for Q? Q, you want to give them that note you were telling us about you and Brittain?
Say that again?
You want to give them that note about you and Brittain and your birthdays?
Oh yeah, me and Brittain. Yeah, no one knows that. But me and Brittain actually have the same birthday. The same year, and the interesting thing, we was both transfers. So that pretty much made us build a bond right off jump. And he was my roommate. So going against him this year is going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to that.
All right, we'll wrap it up there. Thanks for your time, Q.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
All right, thanks everybody.